What's up? What's up, y'all? How's it going? Welcome to a divine message brought to you by the divine, the Holy Spirit, God, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, your divine spirit guides. Let's see what's going on. What's happening in the energy that needs to be noted. I'm speaking to somebody who's flying. You've been told that you're ready to take off for a long time, but you were flying. Three of Swords. There's a bird flying on this. Risen above heartbreak. Risen above heartbreak. Three of Wands. The devil. Risen above loneliness. And risen above the devil. All these things are your tools now. Now you observe. You observe your heartbreak, you're like, damn, what got me to that point? How incredible that I was able to feel that deeply. But you're at a point where you're over it. It's done, it's resolved. But I don't think you've ever felt this peaceful, this resolved. Like usually, in most cases, after a heartbreak, you usually run into something that will break your heart again. So it's like God will put the same exact lesson right in front of you in different ways, testing your self-esteem in different ways. It's like, will you lower your view of yourself? Will you abandon your dreams for this one person? And God tests you with all different types of people. People who are great in a lot of different things, a lot of different aspects. But no matter how great they are, even if you feel like they may be even greater than you, you're not attached to them anymore. You're not attached to anyone. Okay, I feel like you were being patient. You're being patient when it comes to clearing your heartbreak. You figured that I'm not gonna rush this process. I'm not gonna do what everybody else would do or do what I used to do. I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna feel exactly what I'm feeling instead of accumulating more sorrow. It's like throughout your entire life, throughout all of your relationships, your dreams have always been within you. But then you feel like maybe you need to give up your dreams. And I feel that in this era, like, there is no giving up your dreams. You've been on a run, you've been on a roll when it comes to reimbursing your dreams, reaffirming your dreams. Reinforcing. Reinforcing is the word I was looking for. 9 of Swords. I'm feeling that just because you are over it, just because you're over the heartbreak, doesn't mean you've lost any love for these people. It's not like, fuck you, I'm out of here. No, it's just you've evolved. You've invested in yourself, so you're flying now. You invested in your wings. Your love still grows every single day. I don't think any door of yours is shut, even to the flies. You know that even the flies have purpose. I'm feeling like there was a heartbreak that like was really a favor. Like there was somebody who broke your heart so fucking bad that it killed you pretty much. It pretty much killed you. You died of heartbreak. You died of heartbreak. And you're seeing that you still love that person. If you are like, fuck that person, this ain't your collective. Because you still love that person. I'm feeling like it was an agreement between both of y'all. It was an agreement that y'all would come into each other's lives and just blow shit up. Literally burn everything to the ground. Change your entire reality, change your entire perception. Okay, when y'all hurt each other, y'all were just being yourself. It's like, at this point, you're not holding them. You're not holding any grudges. You know that the relationship was a mirror. Y'all were dancing the same dance. If this person hurt you really bad, they were mirroring your energy. And Spirit is saying maybe that in itself has like made you heartbroken, because it's like, how did I attract this? How did I attract this shitty of a situation? But the point was that you were not perfect. Your wild sides hurt each other's egos. It was the ego that was the hurt. It was the egos that was hurt. Your wild side was never wrong. Your wild side was just needing to be expressed and explored. And the fact that it hurts, the fact that it killed you, tells you you love them. It tells you there's something deeper there. That those feelings were not in vain. And it's easy to run from it. It's easy to write them off. But it's teaching you something. It's teaching you what love is, the most powerful force there is. It's beyond control. It's beyond labels. It's beyond the physical. It's beyond our actions. This love was teaching you that our actions, who we are as beings, is the most powerful force there is. We as beings are the most powerful beings. It taught you that life is fueled off of that feeling. Life is fueled, life is made through this feeling you feel about this person. This love-hate relationship. And that force between y'all, the connection, is stronger than anything else. And if you focus on that energy, it will overpower everything else. And you were given this feeling of extreme love at a very young age. And you were taught that just because love is powerful doesn't mean it's all comfortable. Doesn't mean it's all blissful. So you were given the most potent, I wouldn't say the most potent, but you were given this extreme potent love early on to teach you that love is dangerous. Love will turn your life around. It has the potential to change everything. But it doesn't have to. You've been learning how to wield love, how to dance with love. You've been mastering love. That love doesn't have to blow you away. The reason why the love was so overwhelming was because it wasn't yet awakened within you. And you've been awakening it within you. So when you become love, you are the waves, you are the ocean, you are the tide. You are the force. And suddenly, that connection between you two, the connection between you two is simply a little speck of the ocean. That feeling between you two is a little speck of the ocean. You're focusing on a little speck. And that goes to show you how powerful the ocean is, how powerful love is. That one little speck could turn everything around. But now you're flying. Now you're in the air. You're not in the ocean anymore. I'm feeling you're consciously, like, you are everything. You can embody whatever you want, but you are consciously being a bird. You don't need to dip in the ocean. So maybe it's a phase, probably is. This bird energy, flying above everything. But maybe it's not. Maybe you're here to stay. Maybe you've found your natural element. You're a Skywalker. Okay. And there's this lonely energy that you've alchemized. You're finding that you like to fly alone. You like to fly alone. And the lesson you were learning from the devil is not to compare. There was a devil or many devils who flaunt their power over people. Flaunt the fact that they have disciples or loyal apprentices. It's like, look at me, I have control over all these human minds. And I feel like that may have been your biggest issue. The fact that you would compare yourself to these people. You found that there's nothing to learn from them. Sure, they have purpose, but you don't need to study them. They are not who you need to study. You study God. You are blown away by the miracles of God. You don't care that this person is a cult leader and how they did it. Couldn't care less. There's a heart up there in the clouds. So I'm feeling you're meant to have a following. You're meant to be a bird that is admired. You're meant to be a bird that's like, oh wow, look at him. There he is, he's watching us. You're not here to rule. You're not here to tell anybody what to do. You're here to express yourself. You're here to enjoy yourself. You're here to fly wherever you want at any time. And I'm feeling you get extra credit points when you make pit stops. When you show others your presence, when you show others your aura. It's like you get XP. It's like God is like, thank you. Thank you for blessing the people. But you don't need to. XP really doesn't matter. The extra credit points don't matter. So that is a huge energy. You don't care anymore about being a proper leader. You know that you are divinely placed as a leader, but you're not attached to that. It's just something that is. You're not attached to your image at all. You're not attached to being honorable. You're not attached to being pure in other people's eyes. Because then you'd be taking the opinions of trillions of beings if you cared about being pure. Because what is pure? Pure means something different for everybody. It is very brave to say, I don't care. I don't care about being perfect. I don't care about being pure. I don't care about being a saint. That will only leave you, if you're attached to that title, that will leave you in the Nine of Swords. That will leave you overly critical with yourself, making a prison of your own life. All right, the purest thing you could do is live. The purest thing you could do is to just be. To embrace that you are human, that you are an animal, you're a being. And no one knows what that means. Embracing your ignorance is pure. All right? And there are those who dedicate their lives to being pure in other people's eyes. And Spirit is saying those people and the people they're in control of, the people they manipulate, they will be offended by your way of being. It's inevitable. That's the immediate sacrifice. When we stop caring, when we stop molding ourselves at those who've followed the norm or followed devils their entire life, they'll be like, what the fuck? But the funny thing is that it's really the devils who are like, what the fuck? And God is testing them. God is testing them because it's not hard. It's not hard to feel the truth right now. It's not hard to detect who's who or what energy is real. So the people who have been entrapped by these devils, they're faced with an easy decision. It's like they're not really attached to anything. They just followed what was in front of them. So we're gonna see who prefers the devil, who prefers regression, who prefers death. And then who prefers freedom?